Love this man not on the grounds that he's terrible, he's not dark, she prefers individuals of color. Each person that she is with looks the very same beam ja Reggie Bramble, around then Kanye West. She has the sort very much like the way that I have a sort like a ton of my young ladies. Looks sort of like her on the grounds that in a computer game person individuals have their sort right. So I realized that this resembled the princess has a sort, and she loves Mario, yet Kanye West has as of late. We were behind his public negligence for Kim Kardashian, and he has clarified that he will keep on trying not to offer her any consideration both now and later. On Sunday, during their Sun Holy People soccer match in Tarzana, Kanye decided to see from the back, reducing most, if not all, connection with Kim Kardashian, who stayed situated at the front. All through the whole game, Kanye showed no interest in Kim, and exclusively centered around holy person individuals, are lauding Kanye for his legitimacy and defending his relationship with Bianca. Once the game closed, he bid goodbye to his kids with a warm embrace prior to withdrawing in a holding-up vehicle. Kanye has consented to co-parent, yet he has made obviously he needs no association with Kim. His choice stems from different reasons as detailed. While Kim wasn't satisfied with Kanye's dismissal for her, it's not no doubt legitimate for her to end up being furious anyway thinking of it. As Kim, one can't say a lot of tales circled that Kim Kardashian endeavored to arrange media inclusion of the two during their child's down, yet tragically for her Kanye didn't offer her the consideration she had expected, and the arranged photographs didn't emerge. Virtual entertainment clients are thoughtful towards Kim in light of the fact that she over and again causes these abnormal circumstances by endeavoring to apply command over Kanye, as fans guarantee without much of any result. It appears to be the main explanation she's bombshell is that her endeavors to control Kanye West have at last bombed. Kim and Kanye have frequently gone to their kids' games together, each zeroing in on their own kid. So what has made Kanye become so monitored and far off this time? The essential justification behind Kanye's evasion of Kim is keeping in mind his better half Bianca. Sensory safeguarding his marriage is of most extreme significance to him, and fans have communicated that it seems he focuses on defending his relationship. Normally, it wouldn't be great if any photographs were taken with Kim Kardashian. Thus, his deliberate distance and separation from her Kanye West, as of late, made it clear to both the media and the Kardashians that he wants to be let be. Different sources have recommended that on the off chance that Kanye's relationship with Bianca were to decay, Kim would be excited anyway. It is profoundly far-fetched to occur, as Kanye is completely dedicated to safeguarding his marriage. Furthermore, he is zeroing in on his profession, which expects him to keep a position of safety. As all of you realize, Kanye is known for his inventiveness, and this isn't whenever he first has limited any association with the Kardashian culture. He prominently didn't go to the new Met function, in spite of getting a greeting from Anna Wintour. The purpose for his non-appearance was that he and his significant other looked for harmony and serenity away from the occasions. Related dramatization rumors from far and wide suggest that Kim was very frustrated by Kanye's non-attendance at the Met function, since she without a doubt wanted to be at the center of attention. The most recent news uncovers that Kanye has as of late stopped his 2024 official mission and communicated his craving to be let be. Adam Camacho, who was employed by Kanye to film his mission, sheds some light on Kanye's choice. As per Camacho, Kanye expressed, right, currently, I'm centered around my family, my new spouse, my children, and my undertakings, like the Contributor Foundation. That is all I basically need to carry on with my life. Secretly, Kanye's assurance to safeguard Bianca is clear, as he purportedly went to the police to document a grumbling against the tireless paparazzi who ceaselessly attack his and his significant other's security. While Kanye is focused on protecting his marriage, Kim endeavors to acquire his consideration, possibly as an approach to impacting their youngsters. Kanye has been straightforward about his interests in regards to the pessimistic impact of the Kardashians on his little girl North, and how Kim denies him his parental privileges. These issues have been progressing since January 2022. During an Instagram Live meeting, Kanye caused charges that he was not to welcome to his little girl Chicago's 4th birthday celebration party, and that Kim and others deliberately kept the occasions tended to from him. Kanye asserted that he simply figured out how to go to the birthday festivity. Subsequent to getting help from Travis Scott, who sympathetically imparted the area to him, fans found Kim Kardashian's activities in such manner to be very reckless, considering the huge measure of kid-backing Kanye gives. They addressed why Kim would attempt to bar Kim, then again excused these cases, faking disarray over the story. Anyway, fans are very much aware that family means the world to Kim, and she would go to extraordinary lengths to acquire Kanye's consideration. They likewise saw that she kept on making TikTok recordings with North, in spite of Kanye's protests. Kim's support for these recordings was that they fulfilled North truly somebody necessities to offer Kim some nurturing exhortation. Kanye himself conceded that his kids could wind up ruined on the grounds that he will in general give them anything they desire, whether or not it's set in stone. Kim has over and over took advantage of her youngsters for individual increase, involving them as a way to gather abundance. She has fostered an example of utilizing North's presence, from including her in Grown Up Happy on TikTok recordings, to utilizing the 9-year-old to advance her cosmetics image, in spite of the kid being excessively youthful to really utilize cosmetics. Kim has even marked North to different agreements, generally pointed toward producing pay from her kid. While Kim might introduce these activities as giving North an early advantage, many fans see them as denying the little youngster of her life. As a youngster, North surprised fans, which he held a stop sign to deter paparazzi at a style show, plainly demonstrating her uneasiness with a consideration and photos. This continuous way of behaving builds up the conviction that Kim might be compelling North into exercises she doesn't really want to partake in. Kanye has over and again begged him to permit North to have a typical adolescence liberated from the tensions of distinction anyway. Kim has reliably disregarded his solicitations. As of late, Kim's appearance with North at the Met function, where she apparently left the kid unaccompanied outside, was seen as an intentional incitement towards Kanye. Kim realized beyond any doubt that Kanye wouldn't mess with this. It's critical to review the episode in January, when Kanye had a showdown with the paparazzi at North's ball game. Reports flew that Kim paid the paparazzi to follow Kanye and Bianca's dad, making Kanye considerably more reluctant to invest energy with his youngsters. Within the sight of the press, this raised doubts among fans, who scrutinized the validness of their co-nurturing course of action. It appeared to them that Kim was attempting to remove Kanye from the children. Yet evident co-nurturing includes the two guardians being involved, and agreeable fans considered Kim's activities off-putting and considered it to be a determined move to depict herself as a dependable and stable parent, which they saw as a frantic endeavor to incite Kanye and press his buttons. Kim took drastic actions in any event, turning to utilizing Kanye's long-term rival Drake to prompt envy in him. Kanye has recently gotten down on Drake for playing manipulative games inside the business. As of late, Drake delivered a mystery for his new track Salvage Me, which tests Kim examining her separation from Kanye. These activities were plainly planned to incite Kanye. The rundown of Kim's consideration, looking for strategies, continues endlessly, as she appears to not be able to oppose the charm of the spotlight well.